सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय, महायोगी स्वामी उमानंद सरस्वती की जय. Friends, today evening I may be going live on between 5 and 7 on Facebook. But of course the talk will be in Marathi. And since I realized it has great significance to all the listeners, I am trying to make it present today in the form of video for the English listeners. In our ashram, there is one daily prayer which is called Swadhyay, which has great significance and which will give one an insight of how a guru is like a canvas on which the life of the devotee gets pictured, portrayed, or designed, or whatever you call it. And the entire Guru Gita, as the name suggests, speaks about Guru alone. Now there are umpteen number of questions which a seeker has in mind about Guru. So this one of the texts is most powerful. It is Guru Gita. It has its own English. People have worked on it. There are many writers who have written about commentaries on Guru Gita because it is as important as Bhagavad Gita is. And it is as popular. There are almost 16 Gitas. Shiva Gita is there, Goraksh Gita is there, Guru Gita is there, Bhagavad Gita is there. But Guru Gita is definitely a very important document for the studies of the spiritual seekers who are wanting to practice Kundalini Yoga or who are wanting to practice or trying to attain realization. So it's indeed it becomes my duty to pass on the information about this text, and of course it has got about 180 couplets, but we will start today and a few of them I shall be explaining today. I shall of course not be quoting the Sanskrit shlok, but I will be giving you the bird's eye view about Guru Gita. So it is very important that those who are interested in wanting to make this journey successful know about Guru Gita. Now, what is Guru Gita? It is, as I said, it is a swadhyay, a daily prayer. And it's a discussion which Lord Shiva and Parvati have had. And once it is so said that Lord Shiva is seated in Kailas, his heavenly abode, and he is an incarnation of the subject of devotion. He is the ultimate aim of devotion. And Goddess Parvati, his consort, is sitting near him. She is an incarnation of devotion itself. So here is this subject of devotion, and here it is devotion incarnation. So obviously the subject which is discussed between the husband and wife here is going to be a very interesting and a charming discussion. And the question is very beautifully put by Goddess Parvati. She says, Lord, you're supposed to be doing good to mankind. And how about doing a little good to me? Yes, normally the ones in the home are the last ones to benefit from. But all said and done, here she asks, Goddess asks Mahadev, she says that how about doing some good to me? So he says, what is it you want? So she says that I want to know, how does a common man attain immortality or Brahmatva, an enlightened state? How does a common person attain an enlightened state? So, Kena margena bahuswamin dehi brahmamayo bhavet. how does the common man, the common human being attains Brahmatva realization. So the instant reply to it, Mahadev says that Guru Veena Brahmananyat Satyam Satyam Ranani. It is not possible without a Guru. My God. I mean, but that's the easiest way. If you once start realizing what can Guru give and what is a Guru, then you just will find the journey so comfortable and so easy. So let's see. Now the next step is Mahadev continues to talk to Parvati, and he says that today we have got so many schools of thoughts. Indian philosophy itself has got Nyaya, Vaisheshik, Sankhya, Vedanta, Mimamsa and Yoga. So there are various schools of thoughts. Then we have Shaiva, Shakta, Vaishnava, all these are there. So he says a person who doesn't realize that Guru is himself Brahma. Guru is alone Brahma. Brahma, entire universe is nothing but occupied by Guru, by the it's a very powerful, it's a very tall statement for us to understand this height. Yes, we need to be enlightened, we need to work towards it, but at least we know what are we looking for, what are we expecting out of. So Mahadev says that the entire universe is occupied by Guru, and he permeates throughout the universe. And without this Guru, who is Brahma Swarup, getting enlightened is not possible. So it is necessary that you get initiated by Guru. And in my earlier videos, I have talked about 4 types of Diksha. Those who wish to go into it can go. But right now the text, what the text demands is what I am trying to give you. A bird's eye view of the text, Sri Guru Gita. So, even the Ved and the Shastra, people who have known about Ved, Shastra, they are lost on this path. See, having knowledge is different and having experience is different. Having knowledge is Vijnan and having experience is Jnana. So, Jnana and Vijnan is having knowledge and experience too. So, let's say, now, what is it that makes this pure knowledge or Atma-Jnana? Why is it different? I mean, there are other various fields of knowledge. You can go and learn from various teachers, various schools of thoughts. You can go and study the texts and have the knowledge, medicine, knowledge of medicine, knowledge of engineering and all. But when you are attaining this sort of a knowledge, are you asked to shed away a few of the impurities which you wear as a person? So you will ask me, what are the impurities? So I said, there are 3 normal impurities which veil this Gudha Vidya. This mystic knowledge is veiled. It is called Gudha Vidya. Now what is this which is veiled? What does veil? What impurities veil it? There are 3 types of impurities: Anavamala, Mahiyamala and Karmamala. Anavamala is when we identify ourselves as, I am Radhika. I am a human being. That's actually an impurity. What do I call myself then? I'm supposed to call myself, I am Shiva. But of course, I mean, if I say that, there will be people who would want to throw stone at me. So, neither can I say that, nor can I say I'm Radhikananda spiritually. So, both ways I'm in a fix. But what is knowledge? Knowledge is I am Shiva. And what is ignorance? I am Jiva. That is, I am an ordinary human being. So actually, I am identifying myself with this 5 elemental body. That is ignorance. And this is one of the impurities which needs to be shed away. Now, if you go to a medical college and you are learning medicine, does the professor of medicine tell you, here, you are supposed to forget yourself that you are Tom, Dick, Harry? He doesn't say that to you. Yes, that's the main difference. That's the main difference between what is scientific knowledge and what is pure knowledge. You have to forget that you are somebody great. All right, he's not going to give you much attention. Guru is going to make you feel you're not what you feel you are. But of course, he's going to do it with love and kindness and compassion. It's a beautiful relationship. Guru and Shishya is a very sweet relationship. And oh my God, I am thrown into nostalgic memories of my Guru. And but we won't divert from the topic right now. So, which is the second mala, second impurity. The second mala is Mahiya mala. Mahiya mala is everything that you possess. You are very proud of having, I've got a degree, I've got a home, I've got riches, I've got a car, I've got everything. I have. And that is one of the impurities, that thought process, that feeling, and that those attachments and those worldly things that you possess. The thought, having the possessions is not impurity, but the thought that you possess is the second veil over the which has to be washed away. When you go to a guru, this is the second impurity which is going to fall apart. The first impurity is you're going to forget that I am Radhikanand. I better forget that. I'll give you a beautiful instance. When I used to go to my ashram, and I pretended to be the leader for my group when I took them from Pune. I was all sort of leading them when I went to the ashram. And my attitude was full of a leader. And suddenly from inside my guru's room, a message came out that please ask Anuradha to wipe the entire hall, swab the entire hall, which is about 1,000 square feet. And with my sweet little weight sitting on the floor and swabbing the floor was a little tough for me. Of course, obedience to Guru is... this is how they take away the Anavamala. I am Radhikanand. Okay, Radhikanand, get down on your knees and start cleaning and washing the room. And when I was doing it, all those who had come with me from Pune, they were wanting very desperately to come and help me. They kept on saying, should I come? Should I clean the room for you? So I said, shh. No, because I knew we have to obey the Guru. There are no two ways about it. So this impurity is to be taken away. This has nothing to do with medical knowledge, engineering knowledge. When you go there, that knowledge is different. Nobody is going to ask you to forget yourself. First thing they are going to say for attendance, what is your name? So you're going to say, I am present, sir. But here you have to forget your name. That is the first mala, is Anava mala. Second is Mahiya mala. I have a position, I have a degree, I have a qualification, I am an earning man. I am the son of so and so. All right, that has nothing to do with, if you want mystic knowledge to come forth, you better forget that. So that is the second mala. And third is I do. Karma mala. So everywhere we have that feeling, well, I've done it, I'm a leader, I've brought all my friends from Pune to come and see my Guru. All right, whether you have brought it or not, it doesn't matter. You have to forget that you have brought it. You have brought them. You have to realize it, that it was their turn and they have come on their own. You have just been a little medium. That's all. It will be respected. But if you gloat over it, you're going to be out of the picture soon. So friends, remember the three impurities which need to be taken away when you go to study spiritualism and Kundalini Yoga is this: I am, I have, and I do. These are called three malas. Mala is impurity. This is Anava Mala, Mahiya Mala, and Karma Mala. So these three impurities have to be taken away. Now, how is it possible? Can we do that? How does he do that? So we need. Do we really need to then study some texts or something? No, don't worry about it. Once these three impurities are out, nothing is left then, of course. But that nothingness itself is going to be like a service to Guru. That nothingness in you is going to be true service to Guru. Once you decide to serve Guru, then knowledge is going to dawn in you. It's going to dawn in you. Remember, friends, now this only service to Guru is needed. It's one of the beautiful field of knowledge where you have to realize that this is needed. Now, what is this knowledge going to help you with? This service, what is it going to, how is it going to help you to gain knowledge? First thing, it is going to shed away all your sins. It is going to delete them, minus person plus Guru is equal to minus all sins. You don't have to commit them purposely and try to go to a Guru and get them off. No, those which are committed, being normal human beings, we are normal human beings. My God, the number of sins I could have committed, the number of wrongs I have committed. If I have a list of it, I'll hang my head down with shame. Well, just because I'm made of that, all those wrongs and rights and all together, I can't afford to be ashamed of my being in front of my Guru. Because Guru is the only one who's going to help me to get cleansed of it. So it's very essential. Whatever I am, well, I might be a very, let's say, what should I call myself? Well, I might be having defects about eating habits. I can't hide in my kitchen. My Guru can see me wherever I am. It's not that I have to be in front of a Guru's picture to let you know what I'm eating. Even if I'm hiding and eating, she's bound to catch me. So suppose I've got a habit of eating a lot in between, my timings. Well, my sister is another very sweet devotee of my Guru, and she used to love eating fish. And she had someday planned, we call her Ma Mukti, she had planned one day to give up all this non-veg. But then every time she would think of prawns, her mouth would water. Then she would quietly go and eat, and she used to tell Gurudev, just one piece.